starting up. Hi. Oop, says low network connection. Can you make that thing go away? Thank you. No, just do the other one. Okay.
Wait,
Okay, Katie, that's your face. Hi guys, my name is Felice and I'm blessed and grateful to be in recovery. And this is our Wednesday night, Wacky Wednesday, Why Wait for Recovery community meeting. And we're glad that you're all here.
Hi, my name's Heidi, and I am so blessed and grateful to be here and to be in recovery. And we get together every Wednesday and Sunday to discuss recovery. I am a food addict, a binger, purger, compulsive overeater. I also had bariatric surgery. I am a drug addict in recovery.
And I am a drug addict, alcoholic, anorexic, and I'm in recovery as well. And that's the important part of this meeting, is that we're in recovery. And we invite everybody to join us, everybody who's thinking about being in recovery or is in recovery or wants to be in recovery or kind of thinks maybe they're going to be willing to be in recovery. Everybody's welcome. So thank you for joining us tonight.
What is also really interesting is today is the last day of February, and February is actually National Eating Disorder Month, where we actually focus on eating disorders.
Which doesn't mean that we're allowed to practice our eating disorder. That's not what it means, right?
And it also raises the question about disorder or addiction and how we actually view it. And one of the things that was amazing is Jessica actually wrote an amazing thing last week about what it is, and we're going to check in with her and ask her to actually read it, so we can actually hear her side of it.
We're excited about it. Jess, thank you for sharing your writing with us tonight. When you read, baby, speak up and please read slowly so we can all hear you.
Okay. Thank you for allowing me to share. February is National Eating Disorder Awareness Month. In past years, I've stated that I have struggled with an eating disorder, but this was before I was aware of the term and condition of food addiction. While I believe that all eating disorders can fit under the umbrella of addiction, I now choose to think of my own struggles as an addiction rather than a disorder. For me, the term addiction flipped the switch that I needed in order to find my recovery, and helped me to know there was hope for change. I was at a breaking point one day this past summer, and out of desperation, I searched Facebook for food addiction groups. That's when God blessed me by guiding me to the Why Wait for Recovery Facebook page. There, I met Felice and Haiti, who were instrumental in helping me and encouraging me to get the help that I needed. I went to the Illinois Institute for Addiction Recovery in Peoria, Illinois, for an evaluation, and inpatient treatment was recommended. Although scared and unsure of what to expect, I knew I had to do something. Nothing I'd tried in the past had worked, so I was willing to give it a try. I spent 24 days at the Addiction Recovery Center and stepped down to intensive outpatient and then outpatient treatment. I now celebrate 5 months in recovery from food addiction, free of the physical cravings and mental obsession. Yes, there have been great physical changes, but the most awesome changes that have occurred are on the inside. They say that true recovery promises one to become happy, joyous, and free, and I can tell you that this is true. Thank you.
Awesome.
You are so
really
awesome.
great. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. You know, most importantly for me, what resonated with me was that you said that you had to admit the fact that you were an addict so that you could make the change that you needed to make. And so that's the whole thing, you guys.
Yeah.
If we walk around blaming it's so funny too, because we called tonight's meeting, it's a glandular problem, because everybody's looking for something else to be the problem, as opposed to saying, I'm an addict. This is my challenge.
Right.
This is my disease. I'm going to name it, define it, and now I get to do something about it, right? Now I get to step into my recovery because I've admitted the fact that I'm an addict. An addict, you guys, right? We admit that we're powerless over our addiction. That you can't smoke one joint, and I can't do one Percocet. I don't know why that is. Or have one drink. Or you have one bite of chocolate cake, or you throw up once, right? We can't do one of those. If we could, then we wouldn't be hanging out Wednesday night at 9 o'clock at this meeting. Very beautifully said. Thank you very much, Jess.
Thank you.
And
I'll tag on to what you said about that. The